What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. However, when you take on an ideology that teaches you that you're bad, that teaches you that you're a born sinner, that teaches you every Sunday, every Bible, so whatever it is, all of these times, Saturday, however you're looking at it, when you're studying this continually and it shows you that you can't do good, but there's several instances and repeated instances in which your expression is negative unless you follow this. Then your imagination creates this reality. So when you tell a child you're a sinner, yeah, and then when you see the symbolism of what a sinner represents, that child it's easy for that child to become that because it says I'm already that. You feel what I'm saying? If we understand that sin is killing, raping, idolatry, different things like that, everybody picks their own sin, but it's like when a child has already said I am that already, and their mentality has been accepting this for a long time, it's easy to go into bad behavior. It's easy to go into these different things, right? There's no reason to master yourself because then it's like that whole absolving is like, yo, as long as I accept this being, I'm good. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it takes away the accountability piece, but that's different. So our religious beliefs, because we're not understanding them in the way they're supposed to, like we never make it to the allegory. We never make it to the allegory, which is the final study of a religion. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I don't fuck with religions, because I don't have to. Because now I've reached that point of allegory to say, oh shit, it's a metaphor. This shit really didn't happen. You feel what I'm saying? But when you're just stuck on the ideology phase, you feel what I'm saying? You get caught up in the wrong shit. You feel me? One of the things that is like, how can you? Nah, that's not this conversation. We're talking about self-mastery and shit. So the religion is the first point. So once you get past the allegory, then that's when you can step into the world of spirituality. But it's difficult because some people try to step into the world of spirituality just from the ideology perspective they had in a religion, and they still bring that same thing into spirituality. You can't. Because spirituality is so far above religion that there's only two principles. There's only two things that really are involved in spirituality. That's balance and duality. At the core of all of it, spirituality is just about balance and it's about balance and how did I just draw a blank when I just said the bullshit? Balance and duality, that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I get it. The spirit does mean breath, right? Spirit means breath. So it's like when you think about spirituality, it's your life force, the breath, and the breath of life is what creates the being. Even when you understand it from the chakra position, the chakras are divided into 7. So the mid chakra, basically the fourth one. So the fourth chakra is associated with air, breath of life. Life is all about it. Like again, your religion, everything. When you ascend above the allegory, then you understand that it's talking about the breath of life, and you just get to the core principles of shit. So if we look at when we look at spirituality for what it is, yes, spirit itself means breath, it means to breathe. The spirituality then means how you breathe. But when you understand the principle about it, again, it's all off of balance and duality. You feel what I'm saying? When you breathe, breathing occurs in a twofold dynamic: inhale, exhale, inspire, expire. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how you get to the core of that. There's only that balance. It's either balance and duality. You know. So let's look at the breath of life, and then where does air sit? Where does breathing happen? In the lungs, right? You have 2 lungs, okay, for one, divided. But within the 2 lungs, when you're breathing, inspire and expire, you have a balance, ebb and flow. You know, you have an inspire, you have an expire. It's pretty much the same. That's where the balance comes in. Even give, even take. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that represented. So as I was saying with the way they relate to the chakra, so you have the first 3, which is your root, sacral, and solar plexus, and they're respectively connected to the earth element, water element, and fire elements. You feel what I'm saying? These are the physical. You feel what I'm saying? That's the physical point. And then you have the air, which is the 4th. That's a transitional point because air is that intangible, tangible element. You feel what I'm saying? You can only harness the effects of air, but you can't contain air. You can't. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why air has to be the breath of life. So first, when you understand the religion, you create the earth first. The earth has to be created first, but earth, we have to understand, is not like dirt. Earth, from an esoteric standpoint, means inert matter. You feel what I'm saying? It's lifeless. You feel what I'm saying? A lot. That's why it's like when you're stuck on your root chakra, people don't understand that you're really a lifeless being. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, like even with the heart beating, but that comes from being stuck on a basic level of certain understandings. But that's not what I'm getting to. So